and it is processed in the back end. The credit card verification is also done. So you need to send a message or notification to the customer. Okay, and obviously the order fulfillment efficiency, that is also playing a very important role, that once the order has been placed, the order should be delivered to the doorstep of the customer within the speculated business days. So that's very important. We have already studied about different categories of order, correct? Fulfilled order, open order, different types of different categories of orders we have already studied. Okay, so that's really very important, and it is directly linked with your customers experience. So this is basically called credit card with the online processing. So once you are using any specific type of online platform also, so this is a very important way of doing the corresponding payment processing. Fine. So now we'll go through another part that's called the online checks. That is also another way, an alternative to the credit card. We can also make use the use of digital check or the bank account debit, all those things basically being performed while they are using an e-commerce service. And sometimes you have seen that payment being divided into monthly installments. Okay, and customers are committed to pay that particular monthly installments using any specific bank debits. Okay, so that is also another way we can do the payment, an alternative way, which is an high value items. So in that case, that option basically being given by the merchant with a tie-up with the financial organization, so they can divide the payment into several parts, and they can basically process this particular payment. So that's really very important. Okay, so that's called, and online checks or sometime the bank account debit strategy is also getting utilized over here. So this is another payment options which is also opted by the customers. Sometime instead of making the entire payment at a time, the payment has been divided into equally monthly installment, and using the bank debit facility, generally customers prefer to pay that particular amount. So here also sometime a charge may be levied with these particular payment options, but this is another payment options which is really very popular. The last one is obviously the online payment service. So apart from all online credit card processing or through check or to the bank transfer, another process is also available, that is called the online payment service, which is basically provided like an organization PayPal, who is really famous, and PayPal is basically integrated with most of the e-business organizations website, and through that also you can make the corresponding payment. Okay. So your bank account is directly linked with the PayPal, and through PayPal you can make that specific payment. So this is another way. Sometimes it is also opted by the customers. An online payment service is also available, through that a customer can make the corresponding payment. So what we have learned different type of payment processing. That is very important as long as your e-business transaction is concerned. So as I told you, so while discussing about the payment processing, first and foremost thing you need to understand that where you need to do the payment processing. Okay, whether it is in the B2B communication or B2C or in C2C communication, where basically we are doing it, that is really very important to understand.